Let us consider the case of reissue of forfeited shares at a premium. The same entry for reissue is the same as in case of entry for issue, an ordinary issue. Bank account debit with the amount received on the shares reissued. So what do we get? We get the called up value plus the premium amount. To share capital with the paid up value into shares reissued. To securities premium with the premium per share into shares forfeited. But again, since the shares forfeited have been reissued, there should not be a balance in the shares forfeited account. This balance is transferred to capital reserve account. Shares forfeited account debit to capital reserve with the amount forfeited on the shares reissued. I repeat, the balance in the shares forfeited account represents the amount of profit on forfeiture. If the shares are reissued, this balance has to be transferred to capital reserve. We can consider one example. X Limited forfeited 1000 shares of 10 each issued at par held by Madhu for non-payment of the final call of Rs 4 per share. 600 of the forfeited shares were issued at a premium of Rs 1 per share. Past journal entries on forfeiture and reissue. What is the entry for forfeiture? Again, the final call of Rs 4 per share. So again, the entry is the same. On forfeiture, we say share capital account debit 1000 shares into 10,000 to shares forfeited account. Forfeited is the amount received. Final call of 4 was not received. 6 must have been received into 1000, 6000 to share capital debit 10,000 to shares forfeited 6,000 to calls in arrears. Amount not received is 4 into 1000, 4,000. This is our entry on forfeiture. The 6,000 is the profit which we have made. 6 per share is the profit. Now what happens when these shares are reissued? They are reissued at a premium of Rs 1 per share. So bank account debit 600 of the shares, 600 into 11, 10 plus 1, 11 gives us 6,600 to share capital 600 into 10, 6,000 to securities premium. Since it was issued at a premium of Rs 1, 1 into 600, 600. This is our entry on reissue. But the moment shares forfeited are reissued, we should not forget to transfer the profit on the shares reissued to capital reserve. Entry is shares forfeited account debit to capital reserve. Shares forfeited account debit to capital reserve. With what is the amount? The profit we made was 6 rupees per share. 6 rupees into 600 shares reissued, 3,600. This again, as before, leaves us with a balance of 2,400 in the shares forfeited account, which is nothing but 400 shares forfeited but not yet reissued. 6 rupees per share was received in the shares forfeited. 6 rupees into 400 shares gives us 2,400, representing the profit on the shares forfeited, not yet reissued.